Alright, so part 2 here. Now I just need to put the muffler on. So I have my two mounting bolts here. These are the original mounting bolts. So you basically reuse your original bolts. And I'm actually gonna use some blue Loctite or medium strength Loctite on my mounting bolt. Just basically at the tip only, or not the tip, but the first third or so section of the threads. Alright, so I got my blue Loctite on there. You can see blue Loctite's on there. Alright, so let's if I can get this without hitting the camera. So I got my catalytic converter in already, right? And on the muffler itself, I already got the mounting bracket on here already with the 4 Allen head bolts, and those are already blue Loctite as well. So let's see. Let me go in from the front. Hopefully it'll be a little bit easier. Going in from the front side here. Let's see. So I'm trying to squeeze the muffler in as far as I can to the header there. And Akrapovic even says to if you need to get a mallet and mallet the muffler in, because it's a tight fit. The catalytic converter makes it a little bit tighter, but also because I welded this bung here, that makes it tighter as well. So because of that little bit of a warpage I have, so I'm just gonna basically, as much as I can, just kind of wiggle this can as much as I can. I think I'm almost there. Just about. Okay. Alright, so I have my bolt. So this is a 12 millimeter head, right? Actually, I'm just gonna put it in my hand first. Be easier that way. Come on. Can't find where the hole is. Oh, it's right there. I just need to hold the can still. Oh, come on. Just moved. Dang it. I think I got it in there. So it's obviously put in there. So I'm gonna put the other side in. So I don't think you guys are gonna see that, which is fine. You need to see that. It's not, it's not really important to see that, huh? So got the other side on already. And basically I just turn in my hand until it stops, and I back it out about half a turn. Again, I just want to kind of make sure that this other end here is nice and tight. Alright, so the end here is as tight as I can be. I haven't tightened the the bolts up there yet. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put the springs here that attaches the two. So this thing has two springs, one on each side. Right, there's a spring here. And with that, you also need the spring hook. This hook right here, this spring hook does wonders. This will, I don't know what the hell I did before I got this thing. I've actually hit myself a few times. You know, I would use, like, say for example, try to use like a coat hanger and make a loop and such, and you know, and pull it, pulling the springs, and the, you know, coat hanger, the metal is not very strong and not very stable, or whatever, you know, whatever wire, welding rod or whatever. Those things are not very strong, and those things slipped in my freaking hand, because you're pulling it towards you, and my hand, like, you know, with a pretty much a closed fist, hit myself in the face. I think that's happened more than once. I should have learned the first time, but you know, kind of hard-headed. It's just kind of how it is. And yeah, so don't knock yourself out. You know, use the right tool. Get the right tool for the job. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. All right. So this thing's in there. Oh man, it's touching. Dang it! I was hoping it wouldn't touch. Let's see, maybe it's just the lettering that's touching. The lettering on this, on the spring here. Let me bring it up so the lettering's away from the O2 bung. Nope, still touching slightly. So it looks like I might have to slide this rubber piece over, because it's touching my O2 bung, unfortunately. It'll melt. I guess I don't really mind it melting a little bit, but it might be more than a little bit. Still touching. Right, so let me clip the other side, put the other side on. Actually, I could do it from this side, from this angle, I should say, not this side, but this angle. Okay, it's clipped in. The rubber is barely touching. Maybe I should push it over a little bit more. Push the rubber over just a little bit more. You know, basically the rubber, what it's there for is to quiet down that spring, because the vibration goes through that spring, and it gets kind of noisy. It might sound kind of tinny. So I think that's the reason why they have it there. Okay, so with that spring in there, it's gonna help me. It's actually gonna help me get both these two pieces closer together, because there's always this compression tension. So I could wiggle this some more, and hopefully I could get them closer together. I think I'm pretty much there, I believe. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much there. I don't think it's gonna move any more than that. So yeah, I think that's it. Alright, so now that I have it pretty much everything lined up, now we actually start tightening everything. So this is up here. This is pretty much right on. It's not gonna move much. You know, these bolts up here, they're really not gonna move much. Where they are. So I'm gonna leave those be where they are. I really like this exhaust. The fit on it is so tight. I mean, you know, as far as like all the space or the gaps, everything's like, you know, some spots are like less than 1/4 of an inch, which I kind of like because that means it's more tucked under. It's more hidden, you know, more low key, which is what I was wanting to do with this exhaust compared to the other exhaust that I had. Alright, so let's move the camera again over to back to the header. To the header here. These things are pretty much in there. Dang. I'm gonna double check. Look at them real quick. Make sure that the header pipe is actually recessed in the engine itself. Let's see. So yeah, so everything looks like it's recessed in. Everything looks good. All right, so I should be able to tighten it down now. Shoot, went over 10 minutes. Let me stop it here and continue on another video.